Hello everyone, welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I am Sakshi and we are going to discuss daily current affairs as on 6th October 2020. Before beginning, I would like to introduce you with SSB Crack Exams. It is one of the leading institution if you're preparing for defense examination like NDA, CDS, AFCAT, Territorial Army. For more details, you can always visit our website ssbcrackexams.com. There you will find the entire package of courses, mock tests, quizzes and study materials. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platform Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Telegram. You can also download a mobile app SSB Crack Exams from Google Play Store. So let's start our day with the question of the day from the yesterday's session. And in the yesterday's session, I asked you what is Project Elephant. So many of you have answered correctly. So Project Elephant, it is centrally sponsored scheme. First of all, it is a central government scheme. The launch date was February 1992. It was launched in the year February 1992. The aim of this project was the protection, first and foremost protection of elephants and their habitats and their corridors. Okay, so this is Project Elephant. Now, it is implemented by Ministry of Environment and Forecast and Climate Change, and this particular ministry, it provides the financial assistance and technical support to major elephant range state in the country through this project, and the project is being implemented in the 16 total states. Okay, now let me tell you the main objective of this Project Elephant. So the objective of Project Elephant is to first of all is to protect the elephants and their habitat and the corridor. We discussed this. Second most important objective is to address the issues of man and animal conflict. Okay, and this is the major important objective. The third one is welfare of captive elephants, and these are the major three objectives of Project Elephant. Okay, so we have discussed about the Project Elephant. Now let's start our day with the first major important news that we have today, and it is a new provisions for postal ballot. Yes, so Election Commission of India, ECI, it came out with the new instructions and new provisions, you can say new rules for the people with the disabilities and the elderly or you can say old age people, and these provisions are for the postal ballots. So now the form required for the postal ballot is to be delivered at the residence of all those who are above 80 years of age. Okay, this is the new provision. Now voters, they can opt for postal ballot under two categories. Okay, if he or she opts for postal ballot, then booth level officer will collect the filled in forms of 12D from the house of the collector within 5 days of the notification, and he will deposit it with the returning officer forthwith. And this is a major important new provision. Okay, now let's move ahead, and next important update, it is about the National Startup Award 2020. So first ever National Startup Award, they are going to be conferred, and they are going to be arranged or organized by Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. You need to remember this particular organization. They can ask you this. Okay, it is organized by Department of Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, and the aim to give these awards is to recognize the outstanding startups and ecosystems enablers that are building innovative products or solution and scalable enterprises, or you can say they are improving and increasing the employment opportunities. So these awards will be given to those. So the first edition of the awards invited application across 12 sectors, which were further subclassified into total 35 categories. The 12 sectors are agriculture, education, enterprise technology, energy, finance, food, health, industry 4.0, space, security, tourism and urban services. These are the 12 sectors, and the winning startup will get cash prize of 5 lakh each. Okay, and these are going to be announced. I'll tell you what all the details about the National Startup Awards 2020 tomorrow. Next important update we have is about the Daring Cities 2020. So recently, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal ji, he has been invited to speak at the Daring Cities 2020 virtual conference, and this is on the step taken in the national capital regarding the sustainability and climate change issues. So Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal ji, he has been invited. So the conference is being hosted by ICLEI and the city of Bonn, Germany, with the support of German government. What are daring cities? Daring cities, it is a global forum on economic change for urban leaders who are tackling climate emergencies, especially in the context of COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so this is daring cities. So he has been invited. Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal ji, he has been invited with several other leaders and decision makers, and these are from Bogota, Colombia, Brazil, USA and Uganda. Okay, so these are other leaders which are invited along with him. Now next important news that we have, it is about the education of deaf children. So yes, a historic MOU will be signed between Indian Sign Language Research Training Center and NCERT. Okay, these two organizations, they are signing a historic agreement, memorandum of understanding, and this MOU is about to take the education materials accessible for deaf children in their preferred format of communication. So as a part of this MOU, educational print materials including the NCERT books, teachers handbooks and other supplementary materials. What all? NCERT books, handbooks for teachers and supplementary materials and sources of the class 1 to 12th of all subjects will be provided, and these materials, they will be provided in both the languages, in both the mediums, Hindi and English medium both, and it will be converted into Indian Sign Language in the digital format. Okay, this is very most important historical decision which is going to happen. So this will ensure educational standardization of Indian Sign Languages. Okay, first of all, Indian Sign Languages, there will be educational standardization of Indian Sign Languages as mandated, which is mandated in the very new Education Policy 2020. So this is it about the education for deaf children. Now I'll be telling you the current COVID-19 situation as per 6 October. So the total cases are 66,85,082. Out of them, recovered are 56,62,490. Active are 9,19,023, and deaths have reached to 1,03,569. Here you can see the state-wise analysis. You can see the data of your own state here. Now it is time to revise this entire session with the quiz. Try to answer these questions. So the first question is National Startup Award given by. National Startup Award given by. This year, this is the very first time that these awards will be given. So it is given by Department of Promotion and Industry and Internal Trade. Okay, this department. Next question. Which state's Chief Minister has been invited to speak at Daring Cities 2020? Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh. So the correct answer is Delhi. Mr. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, he has been invited to speak in the Daring Cities 2020. Next question. MOU will be signed between ISLRT and which organization to make education material accessible for deaf children? Ministry of Education, Niti Aayog, NCERT, CBSE. So the correct answer for this is NCERT. Okay. ISLRT plus NCERT. Both are going to sign an MOU for to make the education accessible for the deaf children. Now it is time for question of the day. Try to answer this question in the comment section. So the question for you is, what is POSCO Act? Okay, what is POSCO Act? Write it down, the full form of this act, and try to write down the key features of this act. Otherwise, we will discuss complete detailed answer in the next session. Till then, stay motivated, stay healthy. I'll see you in the next session. Jai Hind.